Hey guys, it's Domino, and today I'm going to be doing my April 2013 tea favorites. So these are going to be my favorite teas of the month. They don't necessarily mean that they're the best teas I have, it just means this is what I've been drinking, this is what I've been feeling like drinking, and yeah. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is a biggin. Yeah. See, in Pittsburgh, it was basically winter temperatures until the beginning of April, so we have been drinking a lot of hot tea, and we've been getting sick of said hot tea, but it's now a nice, warm, sunny day, so, and it's been pretty warm. So, you know what that means. Iced tea. And the way I like doing it is cold brewing the iced tea. This particular set is it has some mango Snapple tea bags because I have them and I don't really drink them, so it's a great way if you have a ton of tea bags to get rid of them because, loose leaf tea generally tastes a little better. I also have a tea ball in there with some of Presto George's green lychee tea because honestly, I don't really like it that much, and like I said, iced tea is a great way of getting rid of this tea that you don't want to drink. I probably should mention how to actually brew cold brew iced tea. It's pretty easy. You get filtered water, you stick an appropriate amount of tea bags. It really should be up to your discretion how much is appropriate. Typically people, if they do like a pitcher, like my pitcher's huge, so in this one I have, like this is a big pitcher. It probably has about 72 ounces of water in it. And so I have like 10 tea bags and a little bit of the lychee green tea. So if you have, 24 ounces, get like 3 or 4 tea bags. But you can use less because it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it has some kind of fruit flavor or even just regular tea flavor. Let it sit for 8 to 10 hours, taste it. If you like it, drink it. If you don't like it, let it sit a little longer. I usually just keep the stuff in the tea pitcher, so. But yeah, there's a couple of teas I really like making into this iced tea, one of which is Tea Forte's Moroccan Mint. Of course, you can use any Moroccan mint. I just happen to have Tea Forte's one because on April 1st they had a promotion that if you bought a canister of tea, then you would get the Kati brewing system for free. It wasn't really for free because it was like everything altogether was like $20 with shipping and handling, which is a lot for if you just want a canister of tea. Like this was $15. That's a little ridiculous. It's good tea though. It's very fresh tasting. It's very refreshing. I think it does a very good job at making cold brew iced tea, and it's very minty. I actually really do enjoy it. I think the quality that they use is pretty good, so if you have, and it's on Amazon, you can order it through Prime, so if you want to spend just $15 on this tea, that's how I would recommend getting it. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 surprising ones. The first surprisingly good iced tea is Twinings Earl Grey. I didn't cold brew it yet, but because I don't really have that much left. See, there's only a little bit left in here. But the bergamot flavor, especially if you brew it, make hot tea with it, and then put a little bit of lime juice, it's actually quite refreshing and citrusy, so it makes a really nice iced tea. Twinings has a pretty light bergamot flavor, in my opinion, so that's why I think it works really well. I don't know about other Earl Greys. I guess if you find that the bergamot flavor is light, then it might work well. Another thing is this is really old, so like, even when I make hot tea with it, it's kind of like tea with a little bit of zest. So I'm thinking lemon tea would probably be a good replacement, and this is still really good though. Makes me want to go and hunt for it at Big Lots for like $2 so I can have it over the summer. Okay, the last one, obviously this isn't some snowman tea. What it actually is banana tea. banana Ceylon tea. And I mentioned before that I really enjoy Presto George's Bananas Foster tea, and this does contain it, but it also I think has a little bit of leftover enjoyingtea.com's Banana Ceylon. So there's like old tea mixed with newer tea because I got the tea in like September. But I put this in a tin, and when I tried cold brewing it, I figured, you know, it might work, it might not, whatever, I'll still drink it. And I did, and it was a really interesting banana flavor. So I definitely, if you have banana tea and you're like, because this banana is something that you don't want often, but it's very good. So it's definitely an interesting experience with this tea. There are other teas I have, but I have not tried cold brewing them yet. First one is something I rediscovered. This is Presto George's Apple Caramel Almond Tea. There's not that much in there. It's just a really nice apple black tea. I can't really say much more than that. It has a nice little bit of extra sweetness and extra nuttiness, so it's really good with milk and sugar, or if you reduce the amount you add to like 1.5 teaspoons. It's really nice as a black tea. So I like it. I definitely might have to get more, but I think I'm going to wait till like fall, because that's the prime time to drink these kind of apple teas. The next thing I have, I did not like Adagio at first because I got their flavored black teas and I'm not the biggest fan of them. I don't think the quality they use for them is that great, but I ended up getting a green tea sampler pack, and there's two of them I really like, and I have one of them. I have the White Monkey, and it's just a really nice kind of vegetal, sweet, light tea. And the other one I like is the Jasmine Chun something. It's one of their jasmine teas, and it tastes very similar to Jasmine Dragon Pearls, which is why I like it, because it has that sweet, it has that light sweet flavor that with a hint of floral but not too much. So yeah, they're both very good. And the other ones are good too. There's Green Pico. I find that I wish the flavor was a little bit more robust on it, but it's a nice tea. It's funny because the description of White Monkey and Green Pico almost, I feel, need to be reversed, because I feel like this is more like okra tasting, more vegetal, and the other one is just a light, maybe a little bit vegetal, but like it's not really like that much. So I feel like this is a little bit more robust. And there's Gunpowder Green, which is good. It's a good gunpowder. So yeah, I would recommend, if you do buy from Adagio, try some of their pure tea samplers, and don't just try the flavored, because I'm not really super crazy about them. Okay, so I got two more. I have two Earl Greys, actually, because I love Earl Grey. So first one is this Russian Earl Grey. I don't have that much left of it. I'm debating on whether I should buy more, even though I do really like it, and I have been drinking it a lot. It's a really great Earl Grey for summer, which might mean that I need to go buy more. But it has like Spanish orange and lemongrass in it. The only thing is I don't really want to go back to Margaret's because they're kind of expensive. So yeah. But yeah, it's a really light citrusy, has a nice tang to it, a nice zest, so I really do enjoy it for summer. And the second one I have is something I've heard so much about, and I had to go buy it, because it's pretty inexpensive on Amazon. I think it has a tin, it's 4 ounces, and shipping is included, $12, not that much. It is Harney & Sons Paris. What Paris is, because I mean obviously it's not gonna, I mean like what's Paris supposed to taste like? What it is it's a black tea with blackcurrant, vanilla, and bergamot. So it's a very light Earl Grey flavor, and I don't even think it really tastes a lot like Earl Grey. I think it mostly tastes like some kind of like raspberry vanilla fruit tea. But it's good. It's very good, and something that I have been drinking a lot. I mean, yeah, this is like halfway gone, and I got this like a month ago. And I, as you can see, I have a lot of other teas that I drink. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth the money. And at the very least, you get a cool tin with it. So that's kind of why I've been buying a lot of teas online, is because I want the cool tins. But anyway, it's very good. It's pretty unique too. So something I feel like if you enjoy loose leaf tea, then I highly recommend that you give it a try. So yeah, these are my monthly tea favorites. If you like this and want me to do more, then go ahead and, I don't know, like this video. I'll see you guys next month, or whenever